Hey everybody, this is just an additional help video. You don't have to take a quiz over this or anything. All it is just if you need some extra help at home or you want to learn a little bit more about fractions, this is the video to watch. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about changing improper fractions to mixed numbers, and whatever we do in math forwards, we have to do backwards. So it would be changing mixed numbers to improper fractions. Let's start with improper fractions to mixed numbers. Okay, so if we had, if we had 12 eighths, okay, that's an improper fraction because our numerator is bigger than our denominator. We can always draw it out, or we could do the diagram method. Okay, so I'm drawing out my circles. All right, now it says I have 12 slices of a pizza that is cut into eighths. So let's color them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's my 12 slices. I have one hole right here, and then I have 4 eighths over here. So that tells me that 12 eighths is the same thing as 1 and 4 eighths. And if you want to simplify 4 eighths, you can look at this and know that it is the same thing as 1/2. You can also simplify this fraction by dividing it by the same number in the numerator and the denominator. So I could divide it by 2. That'd be 2/4, or that could even be simplified even more. Divide by 2 again, and that would get me 1. I ran out of room. We'll bring it down here. 1/2. Okay, so this would give you 1 and 1/2. Option 2 is without a diagram, so I'm going to go ahead and clear the screen. So we had 12 eighths. And the way you can think of this is, how many times does 8 go into 12 evenly? And it can't go over 12. So you think 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 is greater than 12. It has to be the one right below 12. So we know it goes into it 1 time. That's our whole number. Okay. Then whatever is left over from our product becomes our numerator, meaning I would do 12 minus 8, and that would get me 4. 4 now becomes my numerator. My denominator stays the same, so that gives me 1 and 4 eighths. I know that 4 is half of 8, so I know that this could be simplified to 1 and 1/2. See that? All right, now let's look at mixed numbers to improper fractions. This is something we actually have not done together, so this will be the first time. All right, here we go. Let's dive in. I'm going to do this in blue. Blue is a cheerful color. Okay, so that would be like having 2 and 2/3. That's our mixed number. Mixed number because it has a whole number and it has a fraction. This is the method that's let's start with the picture method. Let's start with the drawing it out method. So we could break this into thirds. I just always make a peace sign without the middle line. Divide into thirds. I know to draw 3 because I have 2 holes, and then I'm going to have something left over. So I have 2 whole pizzas or pies that were eaten because that's my whole number. And then I have 2/3. So 1, 2. Now, what I do is I count up each slice, and that would now become my numerator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I know that this is equal to 8, and it's whatever